partly of the earth, partly of our body. It sits on the edge of the ontological threshold. Where can it transport us? The shoes stand as a sign of the key of the wearer. To talk about being in someone's shoes, or to think about what it's like to walk miles in someone's shoes, even to imagine that you have some big shoes to fill, is to contemplate stepping into a different identity. As if the shoes, not the person wearing them, determines who you are. My intention here is none other than to persuade you to a brighter future by disposing of our shoe waste in the best way possible. According to the US Department of the Interior, Americans throw away at least 300 million pairs of shoes each year. These shoes end up in landfill where they can take 30 to 40 years to decompose. NAZRUL, 10 Best Soul for Souls is an international non-profit dedicated to diverting usable shoes from landfill and redistributing them to people in need. Astonishingly, according to the US Agency for International Development, USAID, the number of the children around the world who have never owned a pair of shoes also equals 300 million. In fact, the one of the primary benchmark of the agency uses to denote abject poverty, the most severe level of poverty on USAID scale. Those who live in abject poverty are defined as being without home. On the other hand, due to inadequate workplace maintenance throughout the world, the workers in the footwear sectors are subject to health-related risks. The state of one's health in crucial is influencing one's capacity for labor and productivity. The working environment has an impact on employees' health and present health risks. The purpose of this speech is to create an awareness not only on the harm of the shoe waste, but also the significant health risks that have been associated with the footwear industry, manufacturing process, as well as the contributing factors. Additionally, this study seeks to identify the best strategies for the resolving issues of that nature. Due to the mass production of shoes has made them more affordable than ever, but at the potential cost to the environment. For ladies' shoes that are mass manufactured are to blame for pollution because they are poor quality and material. They constantly have a detrimental impact on the environment because of the chemical use in the manufacturing process and the fact that they lose their usefulness in a short period of time. Air pollution and the addition of more waste to waste fields are only two examples of how this effect manifests itself. After all this piling up polluting hazard caused by the shoes waste, my suggestion to you is to start purchasing eco-friendly shoes and to commit to sustainable programs. Some of you might not agree with me and say that the mass-produced shoes are more convenient and affordable because some of these other materials are more expensive. Research could find less expensive alternative materials. Technological advancements in recycling existing materials are another promising step toward sustainability. There are companies that are taking innovative steps to fight shoe waste pollution. Nike has a recycling program that takes old shoes and turns them into gym floor and tennis courts. Gucci is another world-renowned brand taking part in sustainability. Currently, it is working on a line of shoes made from bioplastic. Smaller companies in Europe are also removing chemicals and materials from their products. There is hope to eradicate the shoe waste problem with so many companies on board. But none of this is possible without your cooperation. Back to the main purpose of this speech is to persuade you to decompose your shoes in well manner. Decisions that have led to the extensive resource extraction have put the earth in a very perilous position today. If everyone started preserving natural resources, reducing waste and regulating their use with more awareness, we might give future generations hope. The use of recycled raw materials considerably promotes environmental preservation, making Making new items out of scraps of garbage allows you to reduce the amount of garbage delivered to landfills and the amount of waste materials disposed to conserve natural resources, protect wildlife, reduce carbon dioxide emissions, save power, and reduce water use. Last but not least, action speaks louder than words. You have the power to change the surroundings. So, quit purchasing dangerous shoes and go for environmentally beneficial substitutes. That is the only method to avoid exposure to dangerous chemicals and to solve this global issue. Keep in mind that we do not inherit the earth from our ancestors, but we borrow it from our children. Thank you.